Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
The action has already started. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kroos goes short. Fling, towering header! And now they can spring out of defence. De Bruyne. Chouameni.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's gone loose. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Nacho. So we're still where we started right now. Bellingham. De Bruyne does really well there, strong defending. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodri. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for the run. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rodrigo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Vinicius. Great chance! They've scored!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Marcó en el minuto 29 el dorsal 15.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
He's found a way past. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger. Carvajal. And he's managed to get free. Valverde. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Foden is in a really good position out wide. Foden! Toni Kroos. Nacho. And it's Rudiger. And Carvajal. Rudiger. Mendy. To Nacho. Tchouameni for Valverde. It's Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. De Bruyne wriggles his way through. Toni Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rodrigo. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Valverde! Bellingham! They want to be quick to recover this. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And he whipped big header! No, not the best of headers. Foden. Bernardo Silva. And it's Stones. Here's Rodri. And that interception was most necessary. And that's been intercepted. Grealish. Kovacic. Foden. Well seen, saw that coming. Toni Kroos. And it's Toni Kroos. Stones gets a foot in here. Stones charging forward down that flank. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Rodrigo. Oh, they can break here. And no, he's seen through all of that.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550.
And they win it back again. He's looking to set free a runner. Vinicius Junior. Ruben Dias did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Spread it left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Interesting ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Nacho. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. Mendy. Into the last quarter of an hour. Valverde has found the net here, of course.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And it's Bernardo Silva. Valverde. Back towards the middle. Haaland gets a good foot in there. Bellingham. Now Mendy. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior has created one goal already.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Bellingham. Valverde. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That is a brilliant interference. There's the shot! He scored! And with that goal comes comfort. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
And now he has two. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's...
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better job. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I suppose they might admit to not having the best 90 minutes of possession with the ball, but they were harried continually by a team that seemed to want it that bit more.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.